Do you ever get the sneaking suspicion something's right behind you? Nah. Let's try potato sack. But not today. Oswald Manders don't play that game. Seriously, we're never a fan of Shinobi. More of my Batman style things. You are basically the Dark Knight of the 1800s, aren't you, Ozzy, old boy? Well, actually, was that a thing? Pretty sure it was. They had a Spider-Man of the 1930s, so why not a Batman of the 1800s? Suddenly ruining the atmosphere if you can hear that ice cream van going past as I'm playing. That probably makes it worse. Probably you have a terrible fear of ice cream. Or if you're lactose intolerant, terrified that you'll embarrass yourself with inopportune farting. As beautiful as this outside scene is, I can't help but be distracted by what I'm pretty sure is music from Dear Esther that's playing right now. That piano strain. I'm pretty sure that's from Dear Esther, just slightly remixed. Nope, and now we introduce violins and change the song slightly. Cool, I like it. I like it a lot. Speaking of things I like a lot, what else can I do? Can I climb up on here for a better view of... What's that grinding noise? Oh dear, oops. I'm sorry, I seem to have ruined everything. Well, that's interesting. When I step on it, it actually rolls backwards. You know, like it actually would if a man was standing atop it. Cool. Actually, there was a trick in the original Amnesia. If you roll a barrel towards yourself where you're propped right against certain walls, you can actually get yourself punted through the no-clip area into the out-of-bounds part of the map. You can use that to circumnavigate certain obstacles and such that normally you'd require puzzle items for. Might someday make a video demonstrating that, but yeah. So cool. Is that one of the wires I knocked over here? Probably was. What else we got?
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony! It's too damn bony!
Well, thank God you still got all your marbles, Ozzy. Or else we would be concerned. Note, not going to bother reading it. Haven't yet encountered any reason to do so, not going to start now. No strangers, inquire at the lodge. Mandus & Co. Meat Processing Factory. Circa 1828. Awesome. We can now date the whole thing, or at least when this factory was founded anyhow. Close it out, we block out the sounds of the wind. It's rather irritating.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials...
Close the windows. We'd be drafty in here.
They make pigs of us all. But what solution, my dear man?
Did no one ever notice Ozzy's fixation with pigs? He mentions them at least once a sentence.
Unfortunates in the workhouses, in the orphanages. The belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can
I need to
speed
progress.
the passion with only a small sacrifice. We can.
I kind of get it. Ozzy's crazy. Wants to make an army of pigmen over the government. Yeah, I get it.
And deliver them to paradise now.
Well, the government, craziness aside, his machine really is impressive. I mean, the thing can produce ridiculous quantities of food. You could. It's already intimated that he's using his machine not purely for selfish reasons. I mean, he's been delivering to the poor and such, and helping the destitute. So. Makes it kind of hard. I mean, obviously his methods are abominable, of course, you know. I wouldn't countenance them except if there was a giggle to be had, you know, in doing them. But, yeah. When the man is using, you know, the outcomes of his unspeakable evils to benefit those most without, it's kind of hard to condemn the guy. Invisible wall. That I condemn. That is restricting player options. For the sake of story, which is, I mean, I suppose it's more heavily story-driven and all that, but still, there's a part of me that doesn't like it. I see a pig creature running in that direction. Nope. No. Is he gone? I think it trotted that way. Can't see it anymore. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, though. Last time I couldn't see the pig creature. it suddenly appeared out of the gloom, and that terrified me. Especially as, all we've read about Ozzy's little experiments so far. It's not good. Not good at all. I have a feeling the big creature is quite upset with me. No reason it shouldn't be, to be quite frank. No matter how opulent the cage, a cage is still a cage, after all. As if being brought back from the dead weren't bad enough. Being brought back in the form of a demented, deformed pig, then locked in a room and forced to work all day. Yeah, I can see why that might cause one a grievance. And also electromagnetic powers, apparently. I'm not quite sure where that comes into, but I think whoever designed this was just watching a bit too much of BBC's Jekyll. Yeah, if that also one's finally been listening to all my rantings about War and Silent Hill is to have the visual and auditory clues to when strange things are afoot. The idea that man's technology attempts to come to its master's aid by providing sparked and fluttered warning. Always liked that as an idea. The machines might necessarily be helpful, and that's clearly a bed of some sort. But they want to help, they want to fulfill a purpose. Not necessarily their designated or designed purpose, but a purpose nonetheless. Or perhaps it's just the way these supernatural forces can't quite understand or affect the technology of man the way they can man himself. For some reason this window won't close properly. What's going on here? Can't apparently there are still some of my workers out and about. That's nice of them. Though I get the feeling that was probably one of the vans that was blocking my way earlier. Hello? Hello? Telephone! I do hope it's Noel Edmonds telling me if I've won.
Hear me, Mantis. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way
Must
you
close
see it is
window.
not the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Yeah, close enough. You would have to toss them closed for some bizarre reason. I'll do. What we got? What we got? What we got? Book. Not particularly useful to me. Ever. Must be mine. Each compartment is ergonomically designed, with a feed trough at one end so the product naturally settles into position, ready for the stunning arm to connect to the skull. We use the natural static charge built up by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electrical charge, which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at the sides of the stunning arm mechanisms, and delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We've observed that the artificial lightning contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Post-stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of bleeding line. This hook passes normally through the haunch or the thigh of the product, and from this point we dispense with the belt and instead instigate channeled flooring, which creates a funnel allowing the blood and byproduct excretions to collect and run into the fluid collection tanks. Yeah, I think that's used equally well on both pig and man. Yes, in case you hadn't guessed yet, the product is a combination of the two. Yes, I see one just making pork chops, let's put it that way. It's locked, naturally. So instead I must go deeper into the diabolical machine, must I? I can't help but feel this is a bad idea. A terribly bad idea at that. There's really nothing else in this room other than my brief telephone call with my friend and no disturbing look into Ozzy's production methods. No, apparently not. Motherfucker. Notice the pig is pointing downwards, indicating the stairwell I've just come up from. Further clue as to which direction I'm supposed to go. As if I really needed it at this point. Where the only way you have to go is down. It's usually best to try and climb up, but still. Oh good lord. Some very angry pig creatures down here. Probably best that we don't upset the locals too much. That's the thing, isn't it? It could be pig creatures or it could just be metal grinding upon metal. Not entirely certain which. I know what I'd prefer. You know, the one I can just lubricate. Never have to run from screaming in blind terror. Boiler. Another boiler. Boiler number 1 appears to already be active. Yeah, it's already on. Okay, cool. Coal. Can I nick some coal and put that in boiler 2 then? No. Yes, I can. Superb. Now, it'd be a lot better if I could actually throw things in this game, which for some reason I can't. Yeah, I push the button and it just sort of shoves it gently in the general direction of where I want to go. Which isn't particularly helpful, you know. Yeah, we get the idea. There's coal, there's things to be done. So yeah, we shall do them. I'm presuming I have to do this anyway. Nothing else? No? Good. Right. Lump of coal. Actually, is this even coal? Looks rather oddly bulky. I can't really think how to describe it, but yeah. Ah! You just pass through things, you shit. I can't open it anymore. At least I haven't broken it already. I'd rather not have to load an autosave or some such. No, that's definitely not going to open. Well, crap. That went badly pretty quickly, didn't it? Ooh, buttons. I can push buttons. Push buttons, receive boiler. Excellent. Puzzle, if you can really count as a puzzle, solved. Right. Onward, brave Ozymandias. We must find fuel for the fires. Let us hope we're not building our own funeral pyre. Let us hope diabolical pigmen don't molest us. Open the fucking door, Ozzy. Okay. Buttons. Right. A number of the machines still seem to be inactive. But first, story time! A series of collecting vents have been installed along the ceilings at this stage of the line. In the process of stunning and the bleeding, the product often expels stinking vapors from its digestive system, which can be collected, condensed, and used in the methane boiler to drive the engine as a whole. In this way, the more product is processed, the more power becomes available to the machine, and productivity is actually increased. A simple stroke of genius, but one that encapsulates the benefits of self-regulatory automation. Cool. Still creepy, Ozzy, but well, you basically built a meat processing perpetual motion machine, which is cool. Distressing, but cool. Right, number 4 seems to be active already. Number 3 here, not so much. Yeah, gonna need more fuel in here, I'm guessing. And the fuel's already there, which saves me a lot of time, effort, and other trouble, really. Here's that. Push button, receive. Puzzle completion. For the most part, at least anyway, I'm assuming. That says there's still boilers 5 and 6 through this way, which I'm guessing I also have to activate. Now, just to be on the safe side in case... Again, with the direction Frictional have taken lately in terms of their gaming and the general streamlined way that the Chinese room build their games, I'm sort of guessing there'll probably be fuel over there already, but just to be on the safe side, I'd rather not have to spend, 30-40 seconds running back and forth if it turns out that I'm wrong. So, we're going to take a couple of pieces with us. If they turn out to be unnecessary, grand. If not, then yeah, we've saved ourselves a bit of time, hopefully. Okay. Logistics for the win. If I can just... No, don't get stuck to doors and things. Again. Cool that you have to manually carry stuff in a way, but in some ways it is also quite irritating. I can think of a few mods of the original Amnesia that did this, where all your puzzle elements had to be manually carried. Nothing went into your inventory. Okay, that one should be ready to go. I'm not going to turn it on, however, because I want to get both boilers ready to roll. Oh, number 5 is already active. Never mind me then. Danger, no entry under the pistons when machinery is at rest. Why? Surely the fact that the machinery isn't moving would make it far safer to go moving about within its bowels. seems to be everything. Horrendous pig shrieking notwithstanding. So, motherfucker. So we just go through here and throw the switches and hope not to be killed, horrendously or otherwise. Yep. And yep. And actually grab it, please, Ozzy. There's a line. Okay, the first one didn't take for some reason. Oh, there we go. Not sure why that turned off all of the lights. Yeah, I'm not sure at all why turning off the lights when the machinery is active and at its most dangerous is a good idea. Let's close that for a moment. There's really a point to the central bit here, which is like the glass observation balcony. And here we see the piston shaft moving back and forth. Mr. Mandus, is there any reason for it? No, I just quite like it. Oh fuck. Oh fuck no. No. You can stay out there. There's no one home. No one at all. Go away. Leave me be. I didn't do anything to you except for, the mutilization and the grave robbing and the rebash lives of a hideous freak of nature. Forcing me to work for me deep down underground away from the sunlight, never to see your family, or to feel the sweet kiss of a warm summer's breeze on your bare skin ever again. Because when you say it like that, it made it sound like you have a legitimate grievance with me, but, this is the 1800s. No such thing as a workers' union, so get over it, really. We'll crawl through here. Hope for the best. That was the door closing behind me, wasn't it? Yeah. Not good. Going to be a large angry pig man down here, isn't there? Yes. Ozzy. See, this is why we don't make genetic abominations. For any reason. Or you believe you can... Fuck, I'm on closing as well. Or you can believe that you can use them to cure death or whatever else have you. Regardless, no, it's just not a good idea. Stick with a regular paid workforce. I mean, the worst they could do is refuse to work for a few days. Because these things might kill us all. Probably will. So they're going to try and murder Ozzy. That much seems to be a given. Can't see it anywhere. Can't even hear it actually, which is worse than not being able to see the bastard thing. At least if I could hear it, I'd get a vague idea of where it was. Jump on here, maybe. No, apparently not. Here's me hoping there's going to be a safe option through here, but no. Such a thing is not for me. Oh, piss. Still can't hear it. In fact, my light keeps flashing over. Oh, this is not bode well for me. What? I hear angry pig. Angry pig. Run away. We'll crawl very slowly in the general direction of away. Fuck you! You saw nothing, angry pig. What the fuck is it? My light flickers whenever it comes near, so... Just did it go. There was a light in the distance, which I guess I've got no real choice but to head toward. Since I can't see anything else, I can't turn my light on, because I've heard that attracts the damn beast. Okay, fuck it. Gotta settle for flashing on and on and off every now and again. Just to give myself a vague idea of where the frack I'm going, if nothing else. Nope, nothing over this way. This would be a very good time to encounter the exit. Cole can't climb on the goal, apparently. Despite the fact that is within my jumping height, I can't get on top of it. But that's perhaps because it was too difficult to convincingly set up a pig creature to run across an uneven surface like this. So that prevented me from standing on it, so I can't escape the... Shit. Which way is it? The lantern's flickering, but I can't tell from which direction the bastards are coming. Left, right. Left. Fuck it, run! Don't even pretend to care. Just peg it! Da 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 da, like a hero! I can see where I'm going now. That's a lot better, actually. Oh, swerve and evade. Duck and dive, weave and bob. Bastard will never see it coming. Like a fucking hero. Piss, there's another one nearby. That's exactly what I don't need. And hide behind the production vents. Vents? Conveyor belts. Ah, fuck. Apparently that didn't work. Oh, you flabby git. Oh, good lord. There it goes. Better or worse, still can't get a decent view of it. Fuck, you're ugly. You think for all my money and resources I could have at least made you a bit more aesthetically pleasing? Well, that would be kind of counterproductive, I don't know. A ridiculously, comely monster might be, even more terrifying in some respects. Fuck! No, 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 no! No, I can actually hurt myself. Get up the fucking thing, Ozzy. Hopefully the thing's lost track of me now. I've run down into the coal chutes. Time to read! The crate arrived early this morning. I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, though there is subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but suffered several severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some sort of barbarous surgery, or has been born deformed, and an attempt to force his gnarled body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is I cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him. I suspect my great-uncle's presence in his curious condition. No, it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the process of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here my great-uncle and I part company. He chose the man as the subject of the experiments, but man is difficult to control, and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our chatels. Strong, loyal, clever, easily sated. Basically, you found Mr. Slackjaws, didn't you? Motherfucker. The question remains, who is your great-uncle? Are we talking Daniel? Are you somehow freakishly even, related to Alexander? I don't think so. I mean, he was obsessed with his missus back in his home dimension, so I don't think he ever propagated, shall we say. I think most likely you're some sort of demented offspring of young Daniels. Also explain all your knowledge of the orb. Whereas Daniel sort of stumbled across it and misused the power, you seem to have a purpose in making these creatures. I mean, it's arguably your self-delusions of, messiahhood, but I don't know. I think there might be more personal motivations, considering the stuff of your wife and kids. That was why I'm on a lift ride. Because this is Amnesia, and so, yeah, I should have known it. I'm on a lift and things are about to go wrong. You really are Daniel's great-great-grandkid, aren't you? Nephew, whatever. Shut up! Well, it's escalated quickly. Escalated. Lift. Nah.